Hello, 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 and welcome to the Daily Sports Show here on Vic and Wern Sports Chat. I'm your host, Wern. Welcome on this beautiful Saturday morning or evening or afternoon, wherever you are on this beautiful planet of ours. Guys, check it out over there. We reached 45,000 subs yesterday evening. Fantastic stuff, man. Thanks, guys, for all your support. We really appreciate it. That is our topics for today. We have a bit of sumo, a bit of rugby, a bit of football, and of course, we have some North American sports. Watch out there for the Canadians. So check that out. But before we start off, what's going on there? There we go. That's off. Before we start, we have our beautiful host city today. Because the Sharks did play the Ospreys yesterday, and the Ospreys are out of Swansea, I thought, what the hell? Let's get Swansea on the show. So there we have Swansea, South Wales. Looks amazing. On the coast. I love the sea, so always staying on the coast most of the time. Check out the marina. Doesn't that look stunning? Swansea, check it out. South Wales. There's this, where the little red dot is there. Check it out, Swansea. And before we start the show, let's plug a bit. Don't forget to like. How to hit that like button. Share, comment. I don't have to worry, the comments rush in on this one. So, and of course, subscribe, which most of you have done already. Fantastic stuff. Let's get straight into it. There's only one place where I can start, because the May Basho is going to start tomorrow in Tokyo at the Kokukan. There it is. On my bucket list. That is on my bucket. I am a massive sumo fan. Love a bit of sumo. If you could check out the poll there today, I put the poll out. Do you like sumo? Yes, I love it. Of course, I did that. Yes, it's okay. I really don't know much about it, and that's a shame. I'm going to change that. Try to change that on this channel so you guys get into a bit of sumo. Not my thing. Zero. I like that. That's good. Like it. So that is the Kokukan, and of course we do have our favorites for the tournament. This man here, the Ozeki. Onosata, it seems like everybody's favorite out there. Everybody likes Onosata. I think it's even Vic's favorite wrestler. I don't know if Vic knows much about sumo. I'm trying to get Vic to go into the sumo. He's getting the names slowly but surely right. He's getting the Mawashi, not the nappy and stuff like that. He's getting there. He's old. It takes a while to learn this stuff. But Onosata is definitely the favorite. He did win the last tournament, and he's gunning for that top ranking Yokozuna position where he desperately wants. He'll be one of the first Japanese-born wrestlers in the last, I can't remember, 1998 was the last time a Japanese-born wrestler was Yokozuna. Otherwise, it's been dominated by the Mongolians. But this man is at the top of his game. That is Hoshoyu, the Mongolian. He is the Yokozuna. I think the tournament will be decided between these two men. They are the two top wrestlers, but sometimes the surprise always knocks up there. Takayasu, one of my favorite old wrestlers, he's getting on there, but let's hope he can do well as well. But check out our sumo show I did a couple of days ago. That is still out there. Check it out, and I hope that will inform you about the sumo. So check out the sumo. Highlights from Sunday evening, 6:30 on NHK News Network. Check it out, man. Sumo rules. Let's get these big boys out of here. Then there's only another place we can go to, and that is Super Rugby. Super Rugby is super. That it is. And we had some games yesterday. Vic did those games. The Drua with a bad performance there in Suva there in Fiji. Lost out to the Blues, 5-34. Blues were just too dominant. And then, of course, it was that fantastic game between the Waratahs and the Reds, with the Reds pipped the Waratahs 28-21. That's good. The Reds for the playoffs. That is fantastic stuff. But hey, listen here. At 9 o'clock Central European time on this channel, we'll have that top of the table clash between the Crusaders and the Chiefs. That one's going to be epic, but it is live on this channel. Vic's going to move his ass over to my place in the next hour so we could do that game together. And then, of course, we will bring at 11:35 the Force against the Brumbies. Vic's Brumbies are playing, so that's going to be cool. No Moana Pacifica this weekend, which is sad because that's my favorite team. And of course, Vic and I love the Island boys, man. And girls, of course. We even love the girls better than the boys. But never mind. That's just us. But we got a shout out to one guy yesterday. Joseph Swali, he had a major injury. So everybody thought he was knocked out cold. I was just reading the newspaper this morning on the Super Rugby channel. He is home. He's back home. So he's doing well. It just looks like a major concussion. But we know those things can go long as well. So all the best to Joseph Swali. There he goes. Get that little teddy bear. Get well soon. We need you back. We need you back for the Lions tour. We need you there, dude. We really do. So that is the Super Rugby. Let's carry on. Let's check out the chat quickly. Darren's in the house. Mandy has just got in there. Go Brumbies. Mena Rosso. Buenos dias. Tommy, the hitman, is in the house as well. AKD, peace AKD. Bobo Ryan, the man from Miami. Pele, from the middle of the Amazon rainforest, is in there too. Ito Abe, hi. Savus Peter from Namibia. Let's get into our other rugby segment, and that is, of course, the URC. There we go. We had some games last night in the URC. Vic's Mighty Sharks. They wasn't a bad performance by the Sharks. They won quite comfortably. The first 15 minutes were a bit shaky. Vic got a bit antsy with the Italian ref. He loves his Italian refs, Vic. But then afterwards, the Sharks played well. Vic calmed down. It was actually quite a relaxing evening watching the rugby, which was quite cool. Great chat in there yesterday. Were a shitload of people in. We had so much fun on that one. We were talking about rugby, hot sauces, and that was amazing stuff there. But the Sharks did beat the Ospreys 29-10. And of course, Munster beat Ulster 38-20. The other games are today. Bulls Cardiff live on this channel, 3:45. Join us for that one. And of course, the mighty Stormers. They play the Dragons at 6 o'clock, which is also on this channel. Other games, Leinster against Zeebrugge, Connacht against Edinburgh, and of course tomorrow we'll have the Lions. I'll be doing the Lions against the Scarlets for that one. Join me for that one, please do. But we have to also, another injury happened yesterday. The man mountain himself, Eben Etzebeth, he got a knee injury. I couldn't get much of an update yesterday. I said it was a crushed knee. So let's hope he is fit again, at least for the playoffs. That would be nice. Fabrizio is in the house. Antonio Di Marco is in the house. Surina, legend as he is in there. And Kathleen Fredericks is also in there too. Fantastic stuff. So get well, Eben. Get well better soon, my friend. Then, of course, we're going to go up. It is a bit of Premier League football this weekend. There we go. We have Fulham against Everton, Ipswich against Brentford, Southampton, Man City, Bournemouth, Aston Villa, and Wolves, Brighton. There are a lot of, the top 5 spots are being challenged by, I think, 6 or 7 clubs. So it's really tight to get those top 5 Champions League spots. So Aston Villa's playing for it. Man City's playing for it. Who else is playing for it? Forest is playing for it. Newcastle, Chelsea. All playing with Arsenal. Still got. It's not safe yet for the Arsenal. You never know. They play sometimes crap most of the time. But okay. And then tomorrow, live on this channel as well, Vic will be doing that one. He'll be doing the Man United against West Ham game. It is the same time as the Lions. So Vic will be doing the Man United. I'll be doing the Lions game. We have Forest against Leicester, Newcastle, Chelsea, Spurs against Palace, and of course Liverpool against Arsenal. Go United, yes. Morning, Isa. And then, of course, we did have some other football results yesterday. There we go. In La Liga, Las Palmas lost to Real Vallecano 1-0. We had in the Bundesliga, we had VfL Wolfsburg against TSG Hoffenheim. It was a draw 2-2. AC Milan beat Bologna 3-1 in Serie A. And of course, it is the playoffs. The first leg there to see who goes up to the Premier League. It is Coventry City against Sunderland. Sunderland beat Coventry in Coventry 2-1. So good stuff. The second leg will be next week sometime in Sunderland. That's the football. Hey, shit, I haven't been doing my stuff here, man. Sumo's out of here. Super Rugby's out of here. URC is out of here, Premier League is out of here, and natural football is out of here. But there's only other one place out there to go, and that is the North American sports. There we have it. We're going to get straight into the NHL playoffs. We are. NHL bracket, not the bracket. We want the playoffs. There we go. Some games were yesterday. The Maple Leafs lost to the Panthers 4-5, but they still lead the series 2-1. Then we had the Capitals play tonight against the Hurricanes. The Stars lost to the Jets 4-0. So the Jets equal out that series 1-1. And of course tonight as well, it will be the Golden Knights, Vic's Golden Knights against the Oilers. That will be game 3. The Golden Knights will be on a... got to win that one. Otherwise it's not looking good. That was the NHL playoffs. Out of here. And then, of course, we go straight into the NBA. And I must check that one out quickly because it was in overtime. But we did have some other games first. It was the Cavaliers beating the Pacers in Indiana, 126-104. Donovan Mitchell there with 43 points, 9 rebounds. Great stuff for him. And in overtime, it has finished. It is the Nuggets beating the Thunder in OT, 113-104. Murray with 27 points, 8 assists and 4 steals for the Nuggets. So that series is now 2-1 to the Nuggets. Great stuff. Love the Nuggets. Love, big fan of the Joker. That is the NBA out of here. And there's only one other second we can go to, and that is Major League Baseball. Let's get those ones up. Those are the results. Let's go in that one. We have the Pirates beating the Braves 3-2. We have the Tigers beating the Rangers 2-1. We have the Cardinals spanking the Nationals 10-0. We have the Rays beating the Brewers 4-3. Brewers, lay off the beer, man. The Mets beating the Cubs 7-2. We have the Guardians beating the Phillies 6-0. The Royals beating the Red Sox 2-1. I gotta take a sip of the white stuff. Cheers, guys. Or like you people call it, the camel piss. But never mind. Then we have the Marlins losing to the White Sox 6-2. We have the Reds losing to the Astros 3-0. The Twins beating the Giants 3-1. The Padres beating the Rockies 13-9. That must be a great game to go watch. The Orioles beating the Angels 4-1. Holy moly, the Dodgers beating the Arizona Diamondbacks 14-11. That was a fantastic game. The Blue Jays beating the Mariners 6-3. And the Yankees beating the Oakland Athletics 10-2. That is Major League Baseball out of here. And that's the show. Guys, that's it. Join Vic and myself in about 2 hours time, a little less than 2 hours time, for the Super Rugby. The game of the weekend, the Chiefs and the Crusaders. And afterwards, it is... I forgot what it is. It's the Brumbies against the Force. Yes. And then, of course, later on in the afternoon, it is URC Rugby. So join us for that one. Guys, have a fantastic day. Be nice to each other. Be safe. Be cool, man. Everybody out there, enjoy it. See you guys later.